We'll admit that we're not necessarily the most advanced sewing enthusiasts in the world, but now that we've been practicing and creating simple things for a while, we still think it's high time we invested in a good workspace for the sewing that we do. Number 1. Epic Smart Shield Under Sink Water Filter. The Epic Smart Shield Under Sink Water Filter uses a solid carbon block water filter based on coconut shells to remove more than 70 common water impurities. This includes chlorine, chloramine, bad taste and odor, lead, mercury, and other heavy metals, chemical-resistant cysts like Giardia and Cryptosporidium, herbicides, pesticides, VOX, and trace pharmaceuticals. Healthy minerals are preserved in the water to protect your health. The filter has a capacity of 651 gallons, which should last for about 12 months. It was tested by NSF International and certified against NSF/ANSI standards 42, chlorine, taste, odor, particulates, 53, Cryptosporidium, lead, VOX, asbestos, and 401, herbicides, pesticides, detergents, emerging compounds, pharmaceuticals. The Epic Smart Shield Under Sink Water Filter doesn't need a separate faucet since it directly hooks up to your primary spout. As such, there's no need to drill any holes in the kitchen counter, making it an excellent choice for tenants. Plus, you can uninstall and reinstall it in a new home when you move. You don't need to call a plumber and waste money since it's pretty easy to set up, even if you are not exceptionally skilled in plumbing. But the instructions are intuitive enough for anyone to understand. You just need an adjustable wrench and a standard Phillips head screwdriver. Number 2. Waterdrop WD-TSU-W Water Filter. The Waterdrop 3-stage ultrafiltration under-sink water filter system uses 3 filters to get rid of nasty water contaminants and produce tasty water that you can safely drink. Specifically, it has a PP filter that eliminates large particles and other impurities, a UF filter that gets rid of 100 common contaminants, as well as a CT filter that removes chlorine, lead, and other heavy metals. It focuses on any harmful substances larger than 0.01 microns. But it preserves the good minerals in the water since it can't remove TDS. So you will still be able to take advantage of potassium, calcium, sodium, magnesium, and other nutritious minerals. The UF filter lasts for 24 months, the CT filter for 12 months, and the PP filter for 6 months. You don't have to worry about taking notes and monitoring the lifespan of each filter since the Waterdrop has an intelligent notification system that changes light color when it's time to switch the filters. It's quite easy to install the Waterdrop 3-stage ultrafiltration under-sink water filter system in just a few minutes. It's even easier to replace the filters in several seconds by twisting and pulling. You don't have to cut off the water supply, thanks to an integrated waterway that prevents leaks. And, you don't need a wall socket under the sink because the Waterdrop doesn't run on electricity. Instead, it requires 3 AA batteries. However, it comes with a separate faucet, which means you have to screw it into your kitchen countertop using power tools. If you're not handy, this means hiring professional help. Moreover, this water filtering system doesn't work for tenants who aren't allowed to make permanent changes to their homes. Number 3. Aquasana 3-stage water filter. The Aquasana 3-stage water filter system removes up to 99% of 77 contaminants using 3 filters. This includes rust, sediment, silt, chloramine, lead, mercury, and other heavy metals, microbial cysts like Cryptosporidium and Giardia, pharmaceuticals, herbicides, pesticides, VOX, and other chemicals. However, the beneficial minerals remain in the water since it can't remove TDS. The flow rate is excellent since it can pour water at 0.5 GPM, so you don't need to wait forever to get a glass filled. It's incredibly easy to replace the 3 filters without disconnecting the hoses and water lines. Instead, you twist off each filter and put in a new one. The Aquasana 3-stage water filter system is metal with a nickel finish. It measures 12x 4.25x 9 inches and weighs 6 pounds. The product was tested by NSF International and certified against NSF/ANSI standards 42, 53, 401, and P473. It's unnecessary to install a wall socket under the sink since the Aquasana doesn't run on electricity. Instead, it requires a lithium metal battery, which is included in the purchase. Plus, it comes with a 1-year warranty. On the downside, the filters are not long-lasting. They have a capacity of 600 gallons, which means replacing them once every 6 months. Number 4. Frizzlife MK99 Sink Water Filter. The Frizzlife MK99 under-sink water filter system takes a unique approach to decontaminating tap water. It uses a single filter cartridge that has the role of 2 distinct filters, a sediment filter and an activated carbon block, resulting in a 2-stage purification process. It eliminates over 99.99% of lead, arsenic, chlorine, chromium-6, mercury, rust, VOX, carcinogens, turbidity, bad taste and odor, fluoride, microbial cysts, copper, sand, and any other impurities with a size of at least 0.5 microns. However, the unit can't reduce TDS like a reverse osmosis system, so it retains all the beneficial organisms that human organisms need, including magnesium, calcium, potassium, sodium, and essential minerals. It has been tested by IAMPOR and AMP-T and certified against NSF standard 42 and 53. The filter should last for 1 year, and changing it can be done in under 3 minutes. The filter cap has an integrated shut-off valve so that you don't need to manually cut off the water supply during filter replacements. There's no separate faucet, connecting directly to your kitchen faucet. Plus, since the system runs on batteries, you don't need to plug it into a power socket. And, if you are renting a place, you can easily uninstall the unit, pack it up, and install it at your next place. The Frizzlife MK99 under-sink water filter system weighs 4.20 pounds and measures 5x 13.5 inches. It comes with a 3-year warranty that you can extend to 4.5 years if you register with the manufacturer. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a filter replacement indicator. And some customers have complained that their filter cartridge got clogged in just a few months. Number 5. Frizzlife MK99 Under-Sink Water Filter. The Frizzlife MK99 under-sink water filter system takes a unique approach to decontaminating tap water. It uses a single filter cartridge that has the role of 2 distinct filters, a sediment filter and an activated carbon block, resulting in a 2-stage purification process. It eliminates over 99.99% of lead, arsenic, chlorine, chromium-6, mercury, rust, VOX, carcinogens, turbidity, bad taste and odor, fluoride, microbial cysts, copper, sand, and any other impurities with a size of at least 0.5 microns. However, the unit can't reduce TDS like a reverse osmosis system, so it retains all the beneficial organisms that human organisms need, including magnesium, calcium, potassium, sodium, and essential minerals. It has been tested by IAMPOR and AMP-T and certified against NSF standard 42 and 53. The filter should last for 1 year, and changing it can be done in under 3 minutes. The filter cap has an integrated shut-off valve so that you don't need to manually cut off the water supply during filter replacements. There's no separate faucet, connecting directly to your kitchen faucet. As far as the flow rate and water pressure are concerned, the Frizzlife pours water at 2 GPM and 60 psi. And compared to other under-the-sink water filtering systems, this model requires you to change only the core of the filter cartridge instead of throwing out the entire plastic casing, which is better for the environment. Number 6. Aquasana AQ5200 2-stage under-sink water filter. The Aquasana AQ5200 2-stage under-sink water filter system uses 2 filters to decontaminate tap water thoroughly. An activated carbon block reduces herbicides, pesticides, VOX, MTBE, and other organic chemicals. Meanwhile, a catalytic carbon eliminates chlorine and chloramine, while an ion exchange filter reduces heavy metals like lead and mercury. Overall, the Aquasana can get rid of 77 contaminants while preserving the nutrients like magnesium, calcium, and potassium, which are necessary for hydration. The Aquasana AQ5200 2-stage under-sink water filter system was tested by NSF International and certified against NSF standards 42, 53, 401, and P473. Its filters have a 500-gallon capacity that should last 6 months, depending on how many people live in your household. Thankfully, the AQ5200 has a filter replacement indicator that lets you know exactly when it's time to change the filters without second guessing. The first pair of filters are included in the initial purchase. They have a twist-off design to change them yourself easily. However, you must drill a hole in your kitchen sink to install a secondary faucet. If you're not handy with power tools, you must hire a plumber in this case. And, if you're not allowed to drill holes at your place, you can't use this product. The system measures 8.25 x 4.25 x 9 inches, weighs 0.8 ounces, and has a 0.5 GPM flow rate. It's metal with a chrome or brushed nickel finish, depending on your preference. It requires a lithium metal battery, so you don't need a wall socket under the sink. The product comes with a 1-year warranty.